Robert Frost fell in love with Eleanor White in high school. They parted ways when they went off to college, but he proposed a few years later, and she rejected him. A few years passed, and Eleanor finished college when Frost finally proposed again. She said yes. They had 6 kids, and only 2 managed to outlive their parents. Eleanor suffered from depression and had breast cancer, but ultimately died of heart failure. Robert Frost's world collapsed when his wife passed away. Frost uses ABAB end rhyme with 8 stanzas and 32 lines. Each of the stanzas are quatrains. A quick way to remember that is 8 stanzas times 4, because of the quatrains, equals 32 lines. The poem is made of 6 syllables in the first 3 lines and 4 in the last line, though it is not used all the way through, but just for a steady rhythm. The first 4 stanzas are in the past, and then there's a quick tone shift, and the second 4 become more negative.
Love at listless touch, as sweet as I could bear, and once that seemed too much, I lived on air.
Oh my gosh, are you a poet? Air, fair, much, touch? Amazing.
Yeah, you know, Roberto is my name, and Janet is my game.
Things. The flow of, was it musk? From hidden grapevine springs? That is not my Chanel number 5 mixed with your Tom Ford. That's like Jean Pateau.
Nonsense, Ella. There's no one I'd rather be with downhill at dusk. And I thought my imagery was overwhelming. I crave strong sweets, but those seemed strong when I was young.
Frost uses alliteration as one of his techniques in the poem. Lines 13 through 14. I crave strong sweets, but those seemed strong when I was young, as well as line 25, when stiff and sore and scarred. The use of S's has a hissing sound when you pronunciate, which can be sly and snake-like quality. Snakes are dangerous, such as the snake from the Jungle Book, Ka.
When you were young? Wait, how old are you?
Never mind that. Did you hear the alliteration I used? Strong sweets seem strong.
I know, it was like so good. Like you used the S's to S.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? What you say? What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? What you say? What you say? What did she say? How?
Been living so large, I'll do anything for you. So tell me, girl,
what you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say?
what you say, what you say.
That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say?
What you say, what you say.
What did she say?
How could I?
Please, go get the hydrogen peroxide.
Okay. Here, I got some.
Actually, hydrogen peroxide. Why would you put salt on my cut?
I thought you said sodium chloride.
Why would I say sodium chloride?
I don't know.
Line 17. Now no joy but lacks salt. Frost uses salt as a symbolism, and in the Bible it can stand for incorruptibility, permanence, and purity. While in the poem, it's almost like rubbing salt on a wound. It will cause it to burn. Also, many cultures spilling salt is a bad omen and or luck. In the Last Supper painting, Judas has knocked over a salt shaker with his elbow.
No joy but lacks salt that is not dashed with pain.
Let me help you.
In weariness and fault, I crave the stain. Why would I let you help me? You almost cut my arm off.
Examples of paradox in this poem. The first one being, the petal of the rose it was that stung. The petal cannot physically sting someone. It is the thorn on the stem that stings or stabs. The rose petals are usually pretty soft. And the second example is the sweet of bitter bark. If the bark is bitter, how is it sweet? Those are almost like two different taste or smell, whatever imagery you want to use. Frost uses this technique to show the narrator's confusion on why the love is kind of falling apart. Everyone looks back on life, they look at the choices they made and reflect upon that, their future, and is currently going on. This poem also gives you an idea not to be too rash, that you might love someone, but there's no such thing as love at first sight, or there is, but it can ultimately fail because it is too quick and too unrealistic. Last effect is that you can always wonder what could have been different if you had taken the choice not to marry this girl or guy. Then where would you be currently? Without a job, without a family, without kids, maybe even dead. Overall, the message can convey that it is better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. And the narrator's kind of happy that he had this girl or guy, we're accepting everyone out here. And they're glad that it happened, even though they're no longer together. And he just probably wishes it wasn't as bad as it got.
Get out. Okay, I don't care. She's gonna tell you the same thing. Oh my god. We need you out of the kitchen. Well, then get out. Hopefully today, because this is homework. Is my name, and Jamnet is my game.
What?
Okay. What are you doing? Abon nila like what? And action.
Keep it on me.
That's over the salt.
Okay, done. Stop.
that how you really feel, ma'am?
Yes.